obviously, we have our segments where sometimes we get a bunch of topics that don't quite warrant an entire segment because there's not as much to say about them, but they're fun and we can talk about them a little bit. And this is our quick hit segment. First news, and I love this news. It means it's more real. I'll believe it when I see it, but it's still more real. Star Wars Starfighter has wrapped principal shooting. Deadpool and Wolverine director Sean Levy, who is doing the new Star Wars movie, announced on Instagram today that the movie has wrapped principal photography and is now moving on to post-production. I am now approximately 8% more convinced that this movie is going to happen. Jay?
Yeah. I mean, it's progress. I don't really know like all the different steps of how like a movie becomes a movie. Like no one did like a little song like I am a bill.
Okay. That's fair.
So like maybe you do, but like go into more detail. So like they wrapped, principal shooting.
Yes, that's where we have cameras and we're pointing them at actors, right?
Okay.
We're done with that now. Okay. Now it's CGI, sound design, music design. They chop the film, they take all those scenes, they put them together into a cut, and they go, okay, here's the movie. And they watch that, and they go, oh, cut that part out and add this part in. And they do it again and again and again. So that's post-production, which honestly is the longest portion of the filming process, especially for something like Star Wars Starfighter. But after thinking about Ryan Gosling and Project Hail Mary, which is coming out next year, and Star Wars Starfighter, it's got a good cast, and I trust Sean Levy. But you know how Lucasfilm has burned us many, many times in announcing movies and canceling them. So when they finally finish principal photography, I'm like, okay, maybe we're actually going to get a movie this time. I just want a new Star Wars movie, Jay.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Yeah.
I don't think that's wrong of me.
All right. So we're looking at like in the next 5 years, maybe.
I think it's set for 2027. Because Mandalorian Grogu comes out this year. Okay. Next one. After nearly 5 decades, the Oscars, the Motion Picture Arts, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts, the Academy Awards, which is the biggest movie awards every year, it's not going to be on ABC anymore. Starting in 2029, so their last year for ABC is 2028, they're moving it to YouTube. Boy, there's a bunch of little interconnections in tonight's show. And I'll be honest, when I heard that was where they were moving it to, I was like, what? I didn't see it coming. Jay, do you watch the Oscars? Right? And would you be more apt to watch the Oscars if it was on YouTube and not on whatchamacallit?
ABC?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do not typically watch the Oscars. I will watch funny clips or whatever on YouTube, but like I've in my whole lifetime, like I've never actually like it never was a thing. Like my dad didn't want to watch the Oscars, so he's not going to turn it on. But like, yeah, I don't know. I just like could never get into it. Like now I would probably like want to see like probably a YouTube video of just like everyone's outfits, like boom, 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 boom. Cause I do like to see like how people dress for events like this, but that's also on YouTube. And I'm not going to lie, man, like this doesn't shock me because I had this weird bombshell right during Thanksgiving, if you recall. No one that I worked with who are like 21, 22 stuff, that kind of age frame. They didn't know what the Macy's Day Parade was. None of them. And I was like, what the heck? And then I realized because they're like, no, we don't have cable TV. We just have streaming and YouTube. And it's like, oh. Yeah. So it kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm curious how the production is going to change once it moves to YouTube. We got a couple years to find out, but I'm very, very interested to see about it. Okay. Last one. The new trailer for that, we've talked about this a bunch of times. Spielberg had some mysterious movie that nobody knew F all about. Well, we finally have a trailer and a title. Disclosure Day released its first teaser trailer. It stars Emily Blunt and a bunch of other people. I thought it looked simultaneously creepy as heck, mildly weird, and maybe cute because there's some animals walking in the snow. I honestly, I don't know what to make of this.
Yeah, I
You watched it right before the show.
right before the show. It did kind of give me some goosebumps. It was really odd. It was really weird. Very intriguing. Because you're kind of like, uh, is it aliens? Is it like demons? Is it, what are we doing? Are we doing like Matt Damon with the knowing where the trees in the wind kill you? Like what it's happening? But yeah, no, it looks sick. I like it.
I mean, it's Spielberg, so I'm gonna give it a shot, right? Because even on his worst day, it's Spielberg. So we'll give that a shot. I don't know. I said I want to know more. I'm gonna watch it, but this one I was like, what the hell is going on? And then there's the part where the animals are just walking toward that house, and you're like, what is happening here? I'll
watch it.
I can't. I'm gonna watch it. Spielberg. So anyway, that's our 3 quick hits for the night. Star Wars Starfighter's done. The Oscars are going to YouTube, and Spielberg's got a weird ass new movie coming out. Have you heard about any of these things? You got any thoughts to share with us? Go ahead and throw it down into the comments below.